Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 131 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, May 1st, 2013. 'Twas the couple of days before Free Comic Book Day, and here to help us out this week is Canada's own and TV's own, Sean Hatton. Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Thank you for having me. It's a really exciting week for comics. We got Free Comic Book Day coming up, and we've got the release of Iron Man 3 on Friday. I don't know if people can handle this much cool comic stuff in one weekend.
It's a lot. I know a lot of people haven't had the chance to see Iron Man 3 yet, but Sean, being that you are in the media, you got to watch it a little bit in advance.
I did.
So, you know, without spoiling anything, can you give us some pointers on what we can expect? I know a lot of people haven't had the chance to see Iron Man 3 yet, but Sean, being that you are in the media, you got to watch it a little bit in advance.
I did.
So, without spoiling anything, can you give us some pointers on, what we can expect?
Lots of stuff blowing up.
Okay.
Lots of slow-mo shots of Tony Stark's house sadly falling into the ocean.
Right.
We spent a lot of time on that. As you could tell from the trailers,
yes.
you and Clive took a look at this on Beer and Popcorn.
We did.
I thought it was one of the most hilarious episodes you did. And yeah, that happens in the movie. It's really sad. It's really devastating. Lots of really devastating, unexpected stuff happening in Iron Man 3.
Well, there's that whole point with him walking through the snow with like his...
Yeah, I don't even
He's
wanna...
sad. He looks sad.
He's just down on his luck, man. He's got to carry the
You know what he should try? He should try alcohol.
He should.
That'll brighten up the situation.
You know, I'm not going to say anything, but
yeah, I bet he gets into that.
Could come into play.
He could imbibe a little bit.
Maybe Iron Man 4, we get to see Tony going down that dark road. But I'm actually excited to see it again.
Cool.
On Friday.
All right, anyway, Sean, why don't you give Ricky a hand opening up some boxes?
All right, let's go. Give me that knife.
Sean, I understand as a part of your viewing of Iron Man 3, you got to interview Don Cheadle.
Captain Planet himself, Don Cheadle, but also James Rhodes. Dude is phenomenal. He was so much fun to talk to. These interviews always end up being way too short, though, for my liking. I'd love to just sit down and talk to him for maybe an hour. He probably wouldn't like that.
He'd probably hate that.
No, he'd probably hate it. But I did get to talk to him about Captain Planet, and we had a joke about that. So hopefully that makes it into the interview when it airs.
Where can people see that?
Well, you guys can watch it on epdaily.tv right in your web browser. And if you have an iPad or whatever and you've got Apple TV, you can send that video to your TV and watch it on TV.
Whoa.
Or if you actually have channels, if you get channels, you can watch it on G4 in Canada, City in Canada, and various other networks in the United States, including the Reels network, which is pretty cool. Remember trading cards? Well, Superman is back in trading card form, and it's about time. A big Superman movie is coming out. The last time Superman was relevant, trading cards were very popular, so here we are, two great tastes that go well together. The DC Comics and Cryptozoic Superman trading cards.
I think these are going to do really well. I think the whole Superman movie and the excitement over Superman is going to bring a lot of people back into comic shops looking for not only comics, but the stuff like this they would have collected in the 80s and 90s when Superman was hot.
Definitely. And randomly inserted sketch cards.
Autographed by Superman?
Autographed by Superman. Random chunks of kryptonite. And no bubblegum, though, because that's hazardous, but the kryptonite is okay. We've got some Gears of War action figures. This is Damon Baird from the new game, Gears of War Judgment. My judgment on this game is that it's not very good, but these action figures are pretty friggin' fantastic. Look at that.
We've got some Game of Thrones pop heroes. I'm holding Cersei Lannister, Robb Stark, and Arya Stark.
And I've got Jaime Lannister, Jon Snow, who apparently knows nothing but maybe pleasing the ladies, and Renly Baratheon, who is pretty useless. I really got to hand it to Jaime Lannister for having such a great season this year. We've got some Iron Man Pop Heroes figures. This is Iron Man's Mark 42 suit from the new film Iron Man 3, and this, of course, is Iron Patriot.
We've also got Deep Spacesuit Iron Man and War Machine. We've got a disappearing TARDIS mug. A hot cup of coffee transports the TARDIS into deep space.
We got fans of magnets out there. If you're a fan of magnets and the Joker, here's a Joker magnet and a Harley Quinn magnet.
This is awesome. It's a Marvel Select Nightcrawler action figure. A new Batman memorabilia Batmobile, and this is the Batmobile from Detective Comics 400. That is one sexy looking vehicle. This is awesome. It is a Man of Steel statue. Looks exactly like Henry Cavill. Cavill? Cavill? Henry Cavill?
Cavill.
I'm being told it's Henry Cavill. My bad. I've only been saying Cavill for like 17 years. Moving on to the collected editions, we have Action Comics Volume 2 in hardcover. Transformers Regeneration 1 Volume 2. This is a continuation of the epic Marvel Comics Transformers run from the 80s.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 5. This covers the Krang Wars. Man, I have been loving the hell out of this comic and all its related books. Super good.
Wolverine, The Best There Is. This is the complete series collected in one volume. I'll be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of this series. The first issue really annoyed me, but somebody has a differing opinion on the subject.
Second look, this book is awesome. Starts off a little weird, granted. But they explore Wolverine's healing factor. So they take him to his limit, see how far he can go, and see what happens. It's a good book, man. Just give it a chance.
Got Cable and X-Force Volume 1. And Volume 1 of the Image series, Bedlam by Nick Spencer, Riley Rossmo, and Fraser Irving. Only $9.99. This is a steal. Moving on to the smaller press books, we've got a bunch of $1 issues that have come into stores today. And maybe it's because Free Comic Book Day is right around the corner and the publishers want to get these into people's hands. These are all from Valiant. We first have Bloodshot, Exo Manowar #1, Archer and Armstrong #1, Shadow Man #1, and Harbinger #1. So if you want to experience any of the titles in the Valiant universe, you can pick up the #1 issues this week for only $1. If you want all of them in one nice package, you can pick up this bundle pack of Wave 1 of all the Valiant #1s. 5 books for $4.95. That's a 5-cent discount.
Continuing with the $1 comics, although from a different publisher, we've got the Image first. This is Super Dinosaur #1. Looks like a bit of an Axe Cop character, if you ask me. I don't know what you guys think, but Robert Kirkman, I think you've been reading a lot of Axe Cop. Bedlam #1 for only $1. Also $1, Morning Glories #1, Image firsts. Mind the Gap #1. And finally, Great Pacific #1 as an Image firsts book. Also only $1. Also new this week, looks like a reprint of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Secret History of the Foot Clan. Really loved this micro series, or this mini series. Great art, great story, and yeah, if you missed it, here you go.
Here's Judge Dredd, issue #1. This is a second printing. Here's Mars Attacks, issue #10, featuring the Beast and the Beauty card. The controversial and quite popular Sex, issue #1, gets a third printing here.
We've got a reprint of the new Ghostbusters Volume 1 with a bonus. The back of this comic is a real Ghostbusters story, so I'm looking forward to that. And here's a reprint of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 19. The Ninja Turtles are in some other dimension here, meeting up with some strange freedom fighters who you might recognize from the comic or the cartoon.
Brian Bucceletto's Black Bat, issue #1 from Dynamite. Got Snapshot, issue 4 of 4. Super Dinosaur #19. From Dark Horse, we have issue 1 of 3 of Mr. X. This is part of the Eviction story, and it's by Dean Motter, and the art inside is amazing. 47 Ronin, issue 4 of 5. We've got another example of Todd McFarlane paying tribute to himself with this Spawn 231 cover that pays tribute to his classic Spider-Man cover. Miss Fury #2 from Dynamite. Game of Thrones, issue #14.
From Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 1 of The Victories. This comes from the co-creator of a comic you might remember called Powers, which I really dug, so I'm looking forward to this. Of Invincible Universe is out this week, so be sure to pick that up if you like the Invincible Universe. And I know a lot of people really excited about this one. It's Harbinger Wars #2. Looks like somebody is in a bit of trouble on the cover.
All right, now we've got some awesome stuff to show you. This is J. Michael Straczynski's new book with art by Ben Templesmith. That is a powerhouse team if I've ever seen one. This is issue #1 of 10 Grand from Image. This is the first cover. And the second cover, really surreal artwork on the inside, which is Ben Templesmith's specialty. definitely gives a creepy feel. This is something that I am super excited about, and it is also only $1 today. This is a preview of a hardcover graphic novel which will be coming out from Archaea, I believe in June 2013. It's written by F.J. DeSanto and Bradley Cramp, and it is it's illustrated by our good friend Marcus To, colored by Ian Herring, who colored Tale of Sand, which was an awesome Jim Henson story. Cyborg 009 is a adaptation of a classic Japanese manga and anime created by what many people call the Stan Lee of Japan. His name was Shotaro Ishinomori. You have the first chapter of this book for only $1. The artwork is amazing inside. Marcus and Ian have really knocked it out of the park here. And as a special treat for all of you who are within, a reasonable distance to Stadium Comics, Marcus To will be here in store on Free Comic Book Day, Saturday, May 4th, signing copies of this book. How awesome is that? So you can pick it up for only $1 and you can get a signature on it. It's win-win for everybody involved. Next up we have Charismagic, issue number 1 from Aspen Comics. This is one of Aspen's 10 for 10 books. You know what that means. There's a special cover coming, and I'll show you that in just a second. But here is the first cover, here's the second cover, and here is the Stadium Comics exclusive cover, illustrated by Alex Milne. Look, there's a Stadium Comics on the Vegas Strip. Who would have ever thought? We're really excited to have this book. It's available for only $1. You can pick it up along with our other exclusives on our website right now, stadiumcomics.com/exclusives. If you're not anywhere near Stadium Comics, you can pick it up that way and we'll ship it out to you. Alex will be here in store signing this as well this week, so we're very excited about that. And Sean,
yes,
like in your professional opinion, are we not the most happening comic store on the face of the earth?
This is by far the best comic shop I've ever been to.
Right?
I've been to comic shops almost around the world. My travels take me here and there, Europe, the United States. Every city I go to, I try to go into at least one comic shop. I go into the shops, usually come out disappointed. You know why?
Because this is your home shop.
There we go. Stadium is where it's at. It's got the coolest dudes working for it. And it's got the coolest stuff and the best prices I've seen
that Ricky
anywhere.
Guy. Like, he could really...
I didn't know Ricky works here. I thought he just hung out.
You thought he just worked
Yeah.
for free? Well,
Weird.
he technically does. Now, some of you know that our good friend here, Ricky Lima, has fancied himself somewhat of a comic creator. He's been quite successful with his endeavors. Well, he's got something special in store for us all on Free Comic Book Day. Ricky, I'm going to let you take over and tell everybody what you've got planned.
Okay, so Free Comic Book Day, me and a local artist, Shane Heron, we made a book, a 12-page book called The Black Hole Hunters Club. That's right, it's like a space adventure where these two brothers are going and they have to go to a bar to like take out this prince who's taking over the bar.
Spoiler alert.
I know, I'm sorry. And yeah, no, it's really cool. Here's the cover. Gonna be $5, and when you purchase it at Stadium, you'll get a sketch and a hug from me. I'll be working, so I can't write poems, but you will get my appreciation. The book's also gonna be available on the website sometime soon, and if you order the book, you'll get a sketch and an exclusive poem from me. That's right. We'll let you know when it's available online, so stay tuned.
All right, moving on to DC, we've got Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 8. Ami Girls, issue number 3. The Phantom Stranger, number 8. Huntress and Power Girl, World's Finest, issue number 12. Yes, Power Girl's old costume is back. Dial H, number 12. Here's Earth 2, number 12. Here is the Earth 2 variant. Green Arrow, number 20. Batwing, number 20. Swamp Thing, number 20. Animal Man number 20 with a cover by one of Ricky's favorite artists, Jay Lee. This is a holdover from DC's WTF month. This is Aquaman issue 19. Behold, the new king of Atlantis.
And his faithful subjects.
Here's the Aquaman Mad Magazine variant cover. Here's the Movement issue number 1. This is a new series that focuses on the 99%.
I thought it was about bowel movements.
No.
And they're looking into a toilet bowl. Look at that. Put the cover up again. Right?
That could be what that is.
I thought that's what it was.
It's written by the awesome Gail Simone and drawn by Freddie Williams, so I think we're in for a good time with this book. We've got Detective Comics number 20. Here's the Detective Comics combo pack cover, the Detective Comics variant, and the Detective Comics blank cover. Action Comics number 20, Action Comics issue number 20 combo pack, and the Action Comics sketch variant. Moving on to Marvel, it is of course, as Sean mentioned earlier, a very big week for Marvel. The Iron Man 3 movie's out on Friday. Let me show you some second prints that Marvel has coming out this week. First up is Hawkeye, issue number 8, second printing. Then we've got a second printing of All New X-Men number 8 and number 9. Nova number 2 gets a second printing, as does New Avengers number 4. Look at this, Age of Ultron, issue number 2, second printing. Iron Man, issue 258.1. This book revisits the popular Armor Wars storyline about 20 years later with this .1 issue. So if you have Iron Man 258 and you also have Iron Man 259, you don't have the whole story yet. You need to get 258.1. We've got the Iron Man Coming of the Melter one-shot. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. This is the regular cover, and this is the variant cover. We've got Iron Man issue number 9, The Secret Origin of Tony Stark. Look, there's a little baby Iron Man.
Here we've got the Iron Man variant. This art looks like the movie poster for Iron Man 3, where Tony Stark falls from space.
Indestructible Hulk issue number 7. Ultimate Comics X-Men number 26. Awesome cover by Dave Johnson. Red She-Hulk number 65. Awesome cover, once again, by Francesco Francavilla. And if you just don't have enough Francesco Francavilla in your diet, here is the cover to Hawkeye issue number 10, which is also done by him. Winter Soldier number 18. X-Men Legacy issue number 10, another awesome cover by Mike Del Mundo. X-Factor number 255. Superior Spider-Man issue number 9, that's a cool cover.
Here we've got a very cool variant cover for the Superior Spider-Man issue number 009.
We've got Thanos Rising issue number 2.
And a variant cover of Thanos Rising number 2. This looks an awful lot like the very last shot in the Avengers movie. Look at that.
We've also got this Thanos Rising number 1 exclusive Retailer Summit variant. Rob and I got this for going to the Diamond Comics Retailer Summit, which was held in conjunction with C2E2 just last weekend. We had a blast at C2E2. It was amazing, and the fact that we got to take home a variant is, cool news in itself. All New X-Men issue number 11. Which of the All New X-Men will join Cyclops' Mutant Revolution? And we've got Age of Ultron issue number 7. Age of Ultron has been insane lately. So much stuff going on in the book. If you haven't been reading Age of Ultron, you are missing out. There's only 3 more issues left after this.
And if you think Age of Ultron has been insane, just take a look at this variant cover. Man, what's going on with Ultron these days? Another variant cover for Age of Ultron number 7. This is Wolverine stabbing what looks to be Wolverine? I don't know how that works out. I'm thinking maybe some alternate universes. Time travel. Wolverine goes back in time to close his loop, or forward in time, whatever. That movie didn't make any sense. What is a terrible movie.
I just want to remind everybody that most of the comics you did see today are available the same day as they're available in print through our digital comics web store, powered by Comixology. Head over to stadiumcomics.com, click on the links on the right-hand side of your screen, and it'll take you to the DC Digital Comics web store and our web store for all other publishers. Every time you buy a comic through our Comixology web store, a couple cents gets kicked back to us and helps us pay for things such as Free Comic Book Day, which is this Saturday, May 4th, 2013, right here at Stadium Comics. You don't want to be anywhere else. I'm declaring it right now. We run the best Free Comic Book Day on the planet. Just there, I said it. I said it. If you don't believe me, check out all the videos we've been posting about Free Comic Book Day over the last little while. We showed you all the free comics that are going to be available, and we've been showing you some door crashers that we're going to be having at our store. There's 10 of those in total, plus we still have to reveal the details on all of the sale items that will be going on sale at our store that day. You definitely don't want to miss out on this event.
So, last week's contest, Sean, we asked the people here what they want their legacy to be to win a copy of Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of runner-ups because, I mean, it's just all so good. And I don't know if you want to read one. Maybe this one here.
I can't read.
Oh, no, shit.
Okay, well, looks like Evan Grice says, I want my legacy to be the man who ate the most hot dogs. Very admirable legacy. You might actually die doing that, hence that would be guaranteed to be your legacy, so that could happen.
Damage Dealer 247 says, my legacy, not to be bothered what it is, so long as I live my life to the fullest and enjoy every day. No point in having a great legacy, really, as you don't want to, as you won't be around to know about it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Who cares what a bunch of guys who live after you think? Genshi Kenkun says, my legacy, to be hopefully someday to be a man to be that stands up for being different. In short, to show and inspire others that being different is not only a good thing, but a great thing.
Thank you for that. And probably my favorite, Jam Soccer Review says, I want my gravestone to read, here lies Jack, he has 3 dads, and kissed a grown man.
One time.
May he rest in peace.
He kissed a grown man one time. I've kissed a grown man more than one time, so I can't... I don't know what
Jam
my team's
Soccer Review's
Let's
got
see.
the coolest.
All right.
Now the winner, Sean. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll for the winner, Derek Weber, who said, I'd say I want my legacy to be that I am one funny guy. Most of my childhood, I didn't express myself, but now that I am older, I just don't hold anything back. I know that I can make people laugh, and that if I do, that I feel like I am doing my job here on Earth.
Alright, so Mr. Weber, you definitely win, and I want to hear some jokes. Leave in the comments some jokes. I want to be laughing. This week's contest, Sean, we're giving out a copy of Stadium Comics Charismagic. Now, what we want you guys to answer is, what kind of magic trick would you want to perform perfectly and constantly? I think I'd like to pull money out of hats.
Really?
Then I could use the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to put the money in there first, right?
It's
You know,
magic.
it just doesn't come out of nowhere. I would like to be able to pull off the ball in the steel cup
Ah, yeah.
trick. I always thought that was so well done. Anyone who could do that. It's pretty awesome. I'd like to see what other people's magic wishes are, what magic they would like, and just so they don't go off on it, I would like Tiger Ricky to be real. I would like Ricky to be my best friend. I would like Stadium Comics to open a location in my town. I would like Ricky to notice me when I comment on his videos. I would like Clive to never be on the show again. I would like Clive to always be on the show.
Speaking of Clive, I know that he worked really hard on a new character and a new video that's out this week. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, go over to his YouTube channel, It's Clive Felice, and take a look at some broetry. Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. I want to thank Sean for coming in and helping us out with the unboxing today. An invaluable resource for this episode, I believe.
I don't really know what I did here.
And an invaluable resource for all of Canada. Remember to check out all the details on our free comic book day, stadiumcomics.com/FCBD. Pick up our exclusives at stadiumcomics.com/exclusives. Ricky's comic, make sure you check that out. We'll be posting details on that soon. And remember to watch all the other awesome shows on our channel, because they will add at least 150% more awesome to your daily recommended intake of awesome. Connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen, and we'll see you all next time for episode 132. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your comics this week. And enjoy Free Comic Book Day. Like, really enjoy it.
And then go home and cover yourself in free comic books. Just roll around in them, Scrooge McDuck style. Jump in them if you have to.
Yeah.
Do it.
Limit of 5 books per person.